So how many of you have ever had a near drowning experience? I have. It's pretty scary. Approximately 830 children ages 14 and under drown every year, which is a pretty big number. So I'm going to tell you about my story today and how it traumatized me and how I overcame it. This is me, right in the middle there. I was about 3 or 4 years old, and I grew up a water baby. I loved the water since birth. I love bathtubs, swimming pools, sprinklers, all types of water. And we used to always go to the public pool, and I was a pretty good doggy paddler. One day, my mom told us, "You guys want to go to the beach?" We'd never been to the beach before. And we were pretty excited. We knew that there was water there, and we could build sandcastles, and all types of new things that we could explore were there. So we piled into the car. Now, the reason we'd never been to the beach is because it was pretty lengthy drive from our place. So we were sitting there in the car and so excited. We couldn't wait to get there. When we got there, we all piled out. And I was born in the 80s, so safety wasn't really a big thing back then. So my mom didn't bring life jackets for any of us. But she did a pretty good job of keeping her eyes on us. And we were playing, and I am going to admit, I was pretty afraid of the water at first because it was moving. So I played pretty close to shore with my little sister. And things were going really well. And all of a sudden, I thought I heard my mom call my name. And so I turned my back on the water. And that's all it took. All of a sudden, a wave knocked me down. I wasn't very big. And it began to drag me out. My first thought was, oh my gosh, where's my mommy? Before I started thrashing and screaming, and I didn't know what to do. And it felt like I was in there for an eternity, when really, it was only about like a minute and a half. I think that the reason my mother was able to get to me so fast was because I was so close to the shore. But it traumatized me. That was the start of my fear of water. I no longer wanted to take baths. I didn't want to go to the pool with my family. I wanted to be as far away from water as I could possibly get. And it was a new trauma for me. I dealt with some pretty severe PTSD surrounding this for years. Finally, when I was about 7 or 8 years old, my foster mother decided that she wanted to try to help because she could tell that I really did deep down want to be able to go back in the water again. It was just the fear that I felt was preventing me from being able to do that. So she put me in swimming lessons. And at first, it was a moot point. It was definitely a moot point, and nothing worked. But my swim instructor, he decided to try something new. And he sat me down one day. Instead of going to the pool area, we went to the office area. And we watched a video on water safety. And it wasn't your typical, lifeguard type of water safety video. This video explained the differences between bodies of water and the different safety that you need for each. And for some reason, something clicked in me. And it wasn't instantaneous. It wasn't right away. It didn't happen overnight. But slowly but surely, with the help and trust of my instructor, with, of course, my floaties and life jackets, I got my fins back, and that was the best feeling in the world. I was able to overcome this and love the water again. Mind you, I'm still afraid of the ocean. I have a fear there, but I don't call it a fear. I call it a newfound respect. And I try to share what I know with other people in hopes that it can save a life. Thank you.